Hi guys, welcome to Nathbet. It's week 17 and I think it's time, long overdue actually, to start filling those stockings, and we're going to do it straight with the safe double this week, and we go into the Premier League and Spurs, who entertain Swansea City. We're backing Spurs to win this game. Now both sides were on the end of a loss last weekend. Spurs mighty unlucky, and they're 1-0 up at Everton, which would have been a fantastic result. Somehow they managed to lose that game, 2 goals in the 90th minute, but that's just how good Everton are. Their never say die attitude is serving David Moyes and his men very well. But nevertheless, they played pretty well in the game. Swansea were, after the fantastic result at Arsenal, chalk and cheese really. They got beaten by Norwich at home 4-3. They were 3-0 down early on in that game, and it was pretty much insurmountable at that point despite Michu's best efforts. Now Swansea can't rely on Michu every single game. He's not going to score at some point, and I reckon that's going to start at White Hart Lane this weekend. They've just come off a really difficult game. Full strength side played at home to Middlesbrough. They're going to be tired from that. Middlesbrough are much the better side for the first half, and going into the second half, Swansea got back into the game and got that 1-0 win. However, I don't think that their legs will fancy a trip to White Hart Lane this weekend against a Spurs side that will be desperate to make up for those lost 3 points at the weekend. So we're going to take Spurs, a really strong bet this week. Spurs 8-13 to beat Swansea. We're going to double them up with Hull City. Now, Hull City have been on a great run of form, both home and away. Steve Bruce has really turned that City around, and Hull are going to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season around that promotion race. I don't think they'll fill the 2 automatic slots, but I think that they have got every chance of making a playoff spot. They entertain Huddersfield, so Yorkshire derby. However, I just think that Hull, past that kind of like derby atmosphere, it's going to be tight. I think Hull are a really good side, and they're going to, especially at home, and I just think there'll be too much for Huddersfield on the day. Huddersfield only won 1 in the last 6 as well, so that definitely tips the scales towards Hull City. They're available at 4-5, so we're going to take them in the double this week. Hull and Spurs. That's a 3-point double this week. That gives us a 2-1 price with Coral. Like I said last week, Coral, Bookie of the Week last week. If you have not deposited or opened an account with Coral, you can put £50 or up to £50 in your account, and they will match it for free straight away. No money, free money. You put £50 in, they're going to put £50 in. You put 30, 30, 10, 10, 5, 5, whatever you want to put in, they will do it. As long as you click through on this Nathbet website, don't have to navigate away from the page. Click on this icon just below my face, and you can get straight on and get cracking with that. Okay, on to the treble. Premier League, West Brom against West Ham. West Brom, again, 2 sides who lost last weekend. West Brom, a bit unlucky really at Arsenal. Okay, they lost, but only to 2 penalties. They were much the better side for periods of the game. And like I say, they played pretty well. They'll be happy to go back to the Hawthorns though, which is such a strong place to play for them. West Ham United could not rediscover their heroics that disposed of Chelsea. They would just basically capitulated against a Liverpool side that were strikerless, basically. John Joe Solvi playing up front, but still Liverpool managed to score 3 goals against them, which is worrying, definitely for Sam Allardyce as he goes up to the Hawthorns and to face West Brom. West Brom, odds against 11-10, and we're going to take them just because they're so strong at home. They've been on a fantastic run this season, and I see no reason why that should not continue. So West Brom at 11-10. Into the Championship and Cardiff City. Cardiff absolutely nailed on certainties to make it to the Premier League this season. They will finish first. They're head and shoulders above the opposition, and at home they're even better than they are away from home. Home's just incredible. Fortress and Peterborough, pretty much probably the 2 or 3 worst sides in the league at the moment. It's just an absolute given, and they're a short price, but we've got to take them because it's just a nailed-on win. They're available at 4-11. Going to League One, Leyton Orient on an absolute fantastic run of form. Won the last 5 on the bounce, and they face Scunthorpe. Now Scunthorpe, apart from Hartlepool, who are probably the worst team in the Football League at the moment. I mean, especially record-wise, they've definitely got the worst points total so far. Scunthorpe only 1 place above them, not looking good for them. They could be getting relegated back-to-back seasons. 6-5. Leyton Orient, who, like I say, who were flying. Scunthorpe don't travel particularly well, so we're going to take them 6-5. That's West Brom, Leyton Orient, and Cardiff City in the treble. That's a 2-point treble, and we're going to have 4.7, 4.8 to 1 is going to be the price on that. Again, with Coral, like I say, Coral, the best price in the double. They're, again, the best price in the treble this week. So if you haven't got that account offer that I just said, then make sure that you do. Okay, on to the fourfold. Two games in League Two that I like the look of. Been analysing for quite a few hours. Torquay and Morecambe, both in fantastic form. Won 5 out of 6 and 4 out of 6 games at home respectively. And they entertain Northampton and Oxford United, both who have only won 1 out of the last 6 away and are struggling. Like I say, we like to bet on form here at Nathbet, and that's exactly why I'm backing Torquay and Morecambe. They're available at 13 to 10 and 7 to 5. Torquay to beat Northampton, 13 to 10. Morecambe to beat Oxford at 7 to 5. We're going to put Cardiff again in that fourth order. Like I said, absolute no-brainer. They've got to get in this week. They're going to get a win, so we're going to put them in, however short they may be. And the fourth bet of the week, going to League One, Portsmouth against Preston. Portsmouth, I'm sure you've seen on the news, an absolute financial disarray. In fact, they have been for a long time now, but it's the results on the pitch that are, affect us more importantly. And for Portsmouth, they haven't been very good. They've are winless in the last 6. They started off the season great. However, injuries, suspensions, and obviously lack of funds, they're struggling, and they need to get to that January transfer window to probably make a few additions. Saying that, they'll probably be free transfers or loanees because they've got no money to spend. But that doesn't help Portsmouth's case this weekend. They, like I say, they face Preston, who have been in and out of form, but their away form is actually better than their home form. They travel quite well, 13 to 10 for them to go to Portsmouth and win. We're going to take them at that price. Gives us a 19 to 1 fourfold with Bet Victor this week. 19 to 1, very nice indeed. Torquay, Morecambe, Preston and Cardiff, 1.4-fold, guys. Let's get 2 or 3 wins this week. Let's get 2 or 3 up. Let's start that profit going into the Christmas break. And hopefully I'll be have some presents under the trees for you next week in the form of cash. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Get those bets on. Bye-bye.